Hi everybody, it's Howard and welcome back to the HR Show Experience. As you know, I've been trying to see this movie for Colored Girls for the longest time and I have finally got to see it and I am so happy. This movie has changed my life. You know, I feel like we all see everything. We all see everything for a reason. And there are so many things here that I have learned on how to handle situations. This movie, because like they were saying, that this movie is not just for, you know, colored girls. It's for everybody. It's for, you know, black girls, white girls, brown girls, you know, green girls, purple girls, all the girls, and everyone in the world, even the men. And to see this, I took so much away. Like I didn't. It did not make me cry. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't cry. But it really. I had to think through the whole movie. And one thing I had to think about, you know, forgive me for this, but you know, I went in there and I said, why the hell are they talking so weird? What the hell is going on? Like, what is wrong with these people? And then I had to think, and I was like, oh, wait, that's right, it's all poems. Oh, shoot. Why am I being slow? And then once I realized that, I was like, oh, it's all been sorted out. Now, that's why they're talking weird. But this movie had a power cast, like starting off with Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson, her character is... To see Janet Jackson become something like that, because you always see Janet Jackson very quiet and very, you know, that's all. And to see her become this is crazy. This she can act. This is her letting her know. Round of applause for A+ material. I tell you. Whoopi Goldberg is one of my favorite actresses, and just to think that she, you know, people weren't asking her for work. What? People need to get on that. Don't sleep on Whoopi Goldberg. Do you not look at this performance she gave? Whoopi Goldberg was setting it off. Listen. I'm gonna tell. Look, okay. If you're watching this video, I'm gonna talk about the movie. So if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna be giving some things away. Okay, so I'm letting you know now. Okay. Whoopi Goldberg, she was setting it off. Miss Honey was just going there. She was beating her daughter down. She was a slut. She was a slut. She was a whore. She was nasty. But Whoopi Goldberg, she was fighting the man, had the man get out, and she was touched. She said, "Get out before I kill you," and she said, turned around, the look on her face, I bust out. I said, "Ah!" That Thandie Newton, I tell you, she was acting. These girls can act. Like these women, these women can act. I mean, they are. This is like the best of the colored community here. I mean, these are some good actresses. But you know, we were missing. Like they could have got like, and just talking about it. She like wasn't Mariah Carey was supposed to be in this movie. I just wonder like what she would have been like. You know, that would be something. You know, to see how Mariah Carey would have portrayed a character. Loretta Devine, I love Loretta Devine. I love her character. I think it's great. I think it's great. I love her character and I just love her completely just because you know she's been in like, you know, 2 movies with Whitney Houston. 2. And hopefully Whitney a 3rd. With that, you know, getting to happy. We're talking about for Colored Girls. Anika Noni Rose! We love her because we love Princess and the Frog. Is that what that movie is? I think so. She can really act. Like they were acting their butts off. I don't really know, there's no other way to put it, like just acting, just in character. Like that would be so intimidating to be in just a room full of all of them. And they're just sitting there, they're just chilling, just laughing, kiki and ha-ha and all kinds of things. And what? I'm just saying. And the way she portrayed her character when her character was being raped. And Tyler Perry, you had a lot of naked men in this movie. Oh, there was like, you know, flashes of true nudity every which way. Make sure parents, this is maybe not the best movie for your children. Maybe it's not a family movie. Maybe you're not going to watch this on your Saturday night evenings, you know. This may not be the best movie to watch. But, you know, late night rendezvous, you might want to watch this movie. It's a good movie to watch. It's something that you could really, it's something you're going to want to talk about after it's all said and done, you know. Not really. And now, they didn't really show not their breasts. There was not too much of a naked woman in sight. Kimberly Elise, that girl acted her derriere off. Okay, let's remember, I'm spoiling some of the movie, I'm sorry. Every time she gets behind the camera and she does something ridiculous, this woman does it like over the top. When that man was dangling her kids out of that window, I felt that. Like my heart was going. That was crazy. He was just dangling and they were just screaming and he let them go. Child, he wouldn't have made it to jail if them was my children. I would have done killed him right there in the kitchen. He would have been dead. He would have been gone. Oh gosh, you would have been dismissed permanently. What? Dangling your let him. And then she went out there and was cleaning the blood. That was a powerful scene. But this movie is full of, like, it's every scene is so powerful. It's hard to make one stand out more than the other. My goodness. Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington was very, very, very good. Very good. Very good. Clap, clap, clap for you. Like, I just like her so much. I just like her so, so, so much. Phylicia Rashad, Mrs. Huxtable. I love me some Phylicia Rashad. Jesus, that woman is amazing. I love her movies. Like Polly. Oh my goodness, I can sit and watch that movie over and over and never get tired of it. But that movie takes me to a place. And she was in here, but you can't be walking to people's apartments like that. You just can't be putting your key in and just going on in. Hello. Just sorting. Just I know you want to sort out their business, honey, but you got to knock and wait for us to come open the door before you get to solving our life crises. You mean well, but wait a minute. That Tessa Thompson, that girl acted her derriere off once again, being the daughter of that Whoopi Goldberg character. That woman was crazy as hell. She was pouring wax and stuff. What she was pouring on top of her head, it looked like some man was chewing tobacco and they spit in one of those little spitting things, that bling thing, and that's what it looked like she was dumping on her head, but it was oil. That was nasty. What was it? Fried chicken, fish grease? What was it? It was gross. Nasty secretions, it looked like. And she was grabbing her, and then the girl just like said, "Mama, stop!" Boom! Just knocked her out and ran. But I tell you that scene with that abortion, that was a powerful scene with that Macy Gray and this girl. Like, that girl passed out. That was gross. It was like they kept you on the edge of your seat because I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like thinking like, oh my gosh, are they going to show like her getting the abortion and all of the innards and things coming out and all the grossness? But they didn't. But it kept you on your seat like she was about to get it done. Like, oh my gosh, we're about to see it happening. Spreading your legs and things, dropping your panty drawers. It was too much. But this movie was over the top amazing. All of the women in this movie acted their butts off. Like, casting was amazing. They picked every person correctly. A round of applause for A+ the material spectacles to blow our mind. But we must not leave this video without talking about the other situation that is going on in For Color Girls and with these gay men. Wow. Like, when I went in there for Color Girls, I was like, oh my gosh. I wasn't prepared for the gay men situation, but I knew it was coming because I've never read the book. I've never read the poems or anything, so I wasn't prepared for nothing. But oh my gosh, like when he was gay and then the HIV coming, I said, well, first I already knew. I said, with all of these are all black women. I know we're not going to come into this movie, and this is a movie about all these women having tragedies. Someone's going to have HIV. We're not going to get away from it. And lo and behold, at the end, who has it? I want to tell you, but that would be spoiling the movie too much. But I'm quite sure you can guess. But either way, if you have not seen this movie, please go out and support this movie. This movie is a part of movie history. It's part of black history. If you have not seen this movie, it is a part of everything. This movie is something that each and every person on this earth needs to see. Because it's something they inside of their big issues, they have smaller issues that I know for a fact that each and every one person can identify with at least one of them. Or you know someone that is going through that situation. So through that person, you can identify with what's going on. You know, all types of situations. This is a serious movie that we all need to see. We all need to see it. This is not something to show your children. This will traumatize your child. Traumatize them for forever. And you're going to have to send them to, Dr. Phil and Oprah to get better. And, what? This is going to be a mess. Dr. Oz, sort the children out if they watch this movie. But the movie is amazing. Like, I can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray and DVD because I'm getting it on Blu-ray so I can watch it in the privacy of my own home. And because my aunt hasn't got to see it because my aunt doesn't really go to the movies very much anymore. But, like, I want her to watch it. And we're going to invite everybody. And it's a movie where you should have cocktails. Just a few cocktails. And just sit and watch this movie. Because this movie is It makes you think, and it's something like you should. This is a movie. It starts a conversation. Like after me and my friend left the movie theater after we saw it, we talked about this movie like in detail. Like wow, because it really made us both feel some type of way. But yes, this video is long enough. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.